the reason I want to talk to you about this is because you run an OnlyFans agency.
Correct.
You know, there's another guy that we've done multiple interviews with, probably the most famous webcam entrepreneur on the face of the earth, called Andrew Tate.
Yes.
You know who this is. So, full disclosure, like Andrew, we've worked, you know, we've done content together. There's allegations out there. We're going to see what happens. You know, I've been pretty vocal that I think it's kind of
false
BS, but we'll see what happens. Malik, you could do what we talked about earlier. Anyway, Andrew Tate has now announced a new investment, $1 million investment in Solana meme in crypto. He promised to buy enough tokens to potentially crash the Solana network. So
Nice.
they're talking about whether this is a legal distraction or dirty copy. This is a new business venture for Mr. Tate. We know that. But a lot of times we understood that he made his money by doing the webcam business.
Yeah.
OnlyFans, what happened. So there's a clip that we're going to play, but Andrew Tate earned, quote unquote, $600,000 a month at the height of his webcam business, which employed 75 women. You said you've employed 1,000 women. Wow. So you're doing this a little more.
It's not employed the way we do it, because I know the way Andrew Tate did it, and it is a viable method. It's just a bit more risk-prone the way he did it. He essentially put his workers or employees on a salary, whereas the way that we usually do it, and we find it works better, is it's just pure revenue sharing. So essentially, if the girl makes $0, well, we don't need to pay her, but she don't need to pay us, right?
Yeah.
But if she's out there making 50 grand a month from our help, then damn right, we're getting, you know, our fair cut.
So
And
you're doing
we
a
keep
rev
it
share
fair.
model,
Rev
and
share,
he was
yeah.
doing what?
Just straight salary. So,
A W-2 model.
Yeah, so he would have fired them if they didn't produce.
So if you're not producing, you're gone. Where this was, you could produce nothing, we make nothing from you.
Yeah.
So there's different strokes for different folks. There's different ways to
What
skin
did the
a cat.
crypto thing have anything to do with it? though?
Nothing. I'm just saying there's different business models out there. He's no longer doing that.
Because, you know, he literally
Yes.
just burned $11 million over the weekend. A bunch of people have been sending Andrew Tate different crypto tokens and projects that they want him to join. He had $11 million in value sitting in his wallet that he burned this last weekend intentionally to show that he's only willing to stand by crypto projects that he actually believes in, that have real utility.
Hey,
That
listen.
literally just happened this last weekend. $11 million he burned intentionally.
Respect to him on that. He's obviously in the eyeball business. We all are, and he's getting eyeballs. But I want to understand the business model a little bit more. But thank you for that, Amy. So he set up accounts for the women. He coached them how to properly chat with men. That's kind of what he was doing. Here's a clip sort of describing his business model. I want to get your reaction to this, and then the ladies respond. Go ahead.
Business. A lot of people might say, well, you're scamming people.
I sit here, I do not think I've made any mistakes. Every single action I've taken has led me here, and I'm very happy with where I am. As for scamming people, I think the industry as a whole is a scam, but I was not scamming people any more than anyone else involved in the industry. I personally think the industry is a scam. However, a lot of the men who are involved and send money to girls on webcams don't think it's a scam. They like it, and they enjoy it, and they think it's totally worth it. So I think it's a scam, but they don't, so...
Yeah, used to have a webcam.
So he's calling it a scam, but he's basically saying the guys that are actually paying the money don't think it's a scam. So if they don't think they're being scammed, then what say you about the scam, the business model, his model, your model? What say you?
Yeah, it's kind of like that Findom thing you were talking about a little bit earlier. So we've literally had men message the accounts and say, oh, I know you're managed by an agency. I don't really care. I like speaking to you, thinking it's you. Can you send me that video of you dancing in that red bikini?
Okay.
And then we'll send it to the model. She'll make the content, and we'll sell it for $50 or $100.
Well, it's more than that, because we had a conversation before air, and I asked him, like Andrew Tate, were you ever the one messaging behind the scenes to get guys off?
Yeah.
And he admitted that, he was him. The women the guys who were paying money to have interaction with the girl, to have that unearned intimacy,
it was really
actually the manager that whole goddamn time.
But all agencies
whose
work
fault
like
is that,
that.
though?
No,
I mean, I kind of put that on the guys being dumb.
Agencies.
Unless you do OnlyFans on your own, which is very hard. When I don't feel like I want to do it, I don't make money. But when I feel like I want to do it, I could stack. So like, you know, it all depends. And also,
do you still do OnlyFans?
I do, but I do cooking shows naked now. I just take
Okay, good enough.
So if you're cooking, then I guess it's
cooking
not
because
sexual.
I wake up.
You're cooking naked. It's
Listen,
fine.
boys, this is how my OnlyFans works. Check this out. So I wake up and I have to do breakfast for my family, for my husband, because my kids are at school.
You just forget the clothes
Right?
part
So
when you get up in the morning.
I
What's that?
personally, when
She just forgets the clothes
everybody's out of the
part.
house,
She's efficient. She's efficient.
I'm super efficient. I'm Cuban. So I cook. I make the eggs naked. Let's watch me making eggs while you play with your eggs. You know? So at noon,
Hey, talking about eggs and bacon and sausage.
Hey, at noon we get chicken Caesar salad because I have to be light. And then at nighttime you get your sandwich, your smoothie, or whatever. So
How many
that's,
times are you cooking for?
I love cooking. I'm a wife. Like I stay home. So
Say
I
that
wake
one
up
little
and I
loud,
cook
though.
3 times a day. I make brownies. I do bake.
So does your husband
Do you
ever
give your
get
husband
jealous?
a-
Does your husband ever get annoyed? Does your husband ever say,
My hu-
I don't know about that, honey?
Yeah, my husband is military. What? Yeah.
Well, yeah, these guys aren't exactly known for being
No, he's a
easygoing.
train killer. We have a lot to talk about. If I'm sleeping with him, he's a train killer. He should not be jealous about what I do.
Does he like it when you make a sausage and egg McMuffin for breakfast? Or?
The sausage and egg McMuffin.
Yes. No, I do Cuban, which is a little bit more than that. So yeah, when it comes to husband, it's differently. Now we go back to he does not get jealous because once again, and I do agree with something that I keep in every single show that I go to. You guys keep telling me you are the exception. Yes, I am. I know I do not have a basic relationship because I'm not with a basic man. Neither I am a basic bitch.
So would you suggest
But-
this lifestyle you have to other women who are?
No.
Okay.
That's why I agree with her, with beautiful legs.
So why
Why
wouldn't you?
agree with
Why
her.
wouldn't you? So why wouldn't
Fighting
you?
a
So
lot.
why
No,
wouldn't
I'm
you
fighting because
recommend
you're
that?
putting your mental state and your experiences and your thoughts on general, and I'm
that's
not. And
culture.
No,
I'm
you're
And
really
what's
you're
wrong
committed
with-
to misunderstanding me because if you watch my page, it's exactly the
I
opposite.
don't, but I'm
I go
judging
deep
you by
into
what you
these
said
stories.
here.
Yeah, obviously we have a split-second reaction of each other, just like I could judge you off just being a straight porn star. But clearly, I'm looking at you and
Which
you're,
is fine.
You're articulate, you're outspoken, you're very confident in what you're saying. So I'm willing to see a little bit of nuance, and I hope you would extend the same to other people who are just trying to have a genuine conversation right now. And if you can admit
What you
that you are the
said.
exception to the rule,
But I did.
then, okay, good. Then don't fight so hard for
But
the
I am
opposition.
not fighting
you were.
because the exception
You
to the rule
literally
still
were.
living in this world.
If we rewind 20 minutes
the
ago,
same
you
way,
were
listen,
screaming
the
for
same
your
way,
side.
the same way that I am the exception to the rules, I could introduce you to 20 married porn stars with kids that are the
But
exception to the rule.
just to interject.
It's
here.
just you guys do
general.
not get out of you
So you
guys.
know what?
No, it's
I
just
think
not the
every girl
general.
should just start doing porn.
No, they should
No.
not. They should
Forget
not at
about
all.
what men think. Forget about traditional values.
No, they should
Just
not.
go be hoes.
No. It's
What
not.
do you
it's
mean,
normal.
no?
What is the difference between a girl that you call hoe because she's a porn star or she is an OnlyFans and a girl that married for money? She's still a house hoe.
No. The only difference is
No,
that's true. But the only difference is
So when you guys
Angelina. Listen, there's only one little difference, Mamacita.
What?
There's something called the internet. And when you're going to be the household for your husband,
It's different.
it's not on,
No,
what's that
no,
word
no,
again?
No.
The internet. No.
No.
Shush. The whole concept is a woman actually should be a hoe for her husband. It's the whole
I'm not talking
lady,
about
not
bed.
shush.
Not bad.
Shush.
Money.
There's a whole concept of it being a lady in the streets, a freak in the sheets. We all get it. Every guy understands the concept. Be a lady, but at home, we have fun. But a guy's biggest fear is, do you take this woman to be your wife? I do. Okay, and then after the fact, it's like, you know that she did porn and all my boys banged her, right? It's like,
Or they
no
thought about
guy
banging
wants
her
that.
because they've seen
And
her
I don't know why
body.
you're not at least willing.
I am willing to
acknowledge
acknowledge.
that.
I am willing to acknowledge that.
So then
I-
what are we fighting about?
Because what I keep saying is that what is the difference? Was my original question. What is my difference of a woman looking for a man that has money and just marrying because he has money? She's a household,
There's
not that
nothing wrong
she.
with that.
So you're saying
Sorry.
every woman,
Not that cheats.
So you're
not
basically
that-
saying that every woman is a gold digger. Some have a bigger shovel.
No,
Hey,
but
A
hey,
gold
hey,
digger
hey.
is a
Is what
hoe.
you're
A
saying.
gold digger is a hoe.
He just said the difference,
No,
though.
a
The
hoe is
internet.
not
Yeah, the
somebody who
internet.
wants
No,
money.
no.
A hoe is somebody who's
Honestly,
not
there's-
sleeping
How
around.
you
there's-
doing it? Y'all
Yes,
think they're
that's
doing
what
the
he's
same
saying.
thing, just differently.
Exactly,
Yes.
but they don't want to
That's
realize
what-
or recognize that.
That's what she.
Anyway,
trying to say.
I know
I
that
love
I
it.
know we're
Money.
bringing up
What?
Andrew Tate. People are getting a little worked up over here.
No, I love him.
Michael, final word on this.
Yeah.
The business model, some women will do it, some women won't. There's a way to make money. There's a way to keep the money. It's all that fun stuff. If you had a daughter, Would you want her doing what some of these girls are doing? What are your thoughts?
Probably not.
Probably not, or definitely not?
Definitely not. I mean, if at the end of the day, the reason that this business model works, I've not only done OnlyFans management, I've done everything you can think of to make money online. I just saw that there was such a big demand and honestly just a stupid amount of money being made in OnlyFans management. I was like, well, I understand digital marketing and I can make a lot of money in this industry a lot easier than if I was selling, I don't know, dog beds on Shopify, which I have done as well. Let me tell you, the OnlyFans management, I've made a lot more cash doing that than selling a dog bed on Shopify.
Okay, Brandon, final word.
Yeah, so question, what % of the women that work for you make over like 40 grand a year, would you say?
So 40 is quite rare. What we usually, a very minimum benchmark that we have on all of our models is about $1,000 a week. And they can do that with literally...
That's all commission or is that some salary?
Pure commission.
Okay.
So that's 12 grand a year. It's not a lot.
No, per month.
But even that...
Per month?
Sorry, 1,000 a week. My bad.
So the average girl on your platform makes how much a year?
A year? About 1,000 a month times 52, so 52 grand.
But there's only 12 in a month.
You're saying 1,000 a month?
Just give me a number for the year.
Oh, 52.
So the average girl makes...
Well, you could make up like working at Chipotle,
Right?
full-time,
Oh my
take up
God.
extra shifts.
Oh my
McDonald's,
God.
if you were to take up extra shifts
Wait, but
without
hold on, though.
sacrificing
One
your
sec.
dignity, future prospects,
Any-
relationships.
That's really good though
Any
for the
healthcare
average
position
though,
and-
because online, tell me if these numbers are wrong, but
Oh
it said
my
that
God.
only 10% make 1,000 a month, and then the top 1% make 6,000 a month, then the top 0.1% make 100,000 every
Yeah,
month.
it's the difference between creators that are managed versus creators that aren't managed.
Yeah.
So
So it's kind of
usually
like
managed
professional
creators.
sports, though.
Yeah, so
if you were Andrew Tate, just because this concept is about him and his, what advice would you have given him? Hey, bro, if you're gonna do this business model, I know you're killing it, but now you're kind of paying the price. And you're doing it now, and you're making a killing. What advice would you have given back then?
to Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Well,
With
the
his
way
business model.
the way he did it was webcamming. It wasn't just OnlyFans, so it is a bit different. I think with Andrew as well, though, he had a very good relationship with all of his content creators.
Huh.
You know, he knew them
A
personally.
good relationship with them. Interesting.
But let me chip in right quick, because that Andrew Tate concept is exactly the same concept of porn companies. When you sign a girl, I was never signed to a company because I wanted to own all my movies. I wanted to have control over them. So like I own 95% of my content on whatever amount of years I was in porn. I think it was like 8 years. So when a company sign you, you have to do webcam, you have to do only whatever site they have to talk to people, not necessarily OnlyFans. So the Andrew Tate way is the porn way. The old way. You get signed, you have all these duties that you have to do. We pay everything for you, and I give you your money, and I take, for the rest of the life, I take your name, I'll take your money. So there's people for everything. There's the ones that are renter, as are the one that own the building. So, you know, not everybody can win, you know? So, but if you are going to get into this industry to sell your soul, make sure you own absolutely everything, because I am 15 years in, 7 years out, and I still getting paid for what I sold my soul for.
Very
So
interesting
you know,
that you're using the term sell your soul.
No, because that's why you guys keep saying it. So I want to make sure that I'm
Mamacita,
on
you
the
said
right.
that. You said that.
At least she's
We'll leave that
honest.
right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you like that one, click right here to watch the full SOSCAST. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.